Hi friends, it's Liz here. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to be making a really fun little folio card holder, gift card holder, whatever you want to call it. This is my design project for Clique Kits, and I am using the kit that is the holiday theme one. I will put the name on the screen for you as well as the link in the description box below. This is what we will be making. I will also link the unboxing for this kit so that you know exactly what is included. So I'm taking one of the 12 by 12 sheets, and these are the pages that came in this collection. I'm going to be using some simple stories embellishments as well as some of the actual 12 by 12 paper. So this is essentially a one sheet wonder project. If you're new to my channel, I have many of those videos. I will link them below for you if you wanted to take a look. So the one thing I did is I cut my 12 by 12 into 4 6 by 6 pieces, and I will be actually also linking a video of a previous one I had made similar to this one in the description box below. I just wanted to do a holiday themed one. So the first score on the 6 by 6 we did is at 4 inches. And then the next one we are going to score at 3.5. Now, if you have paper that has to face a certain way, then I suggest you kind of watch what I'm doing so that you can place your paper exactly, on the orientation that you need to make this happen. But I just happen to be using paper that you could put in any direction. Here I just showed you, I marked the 3 inches on both sides of my paper, the top and bottom. And then I'm just cutting out these little thumb notches, I guess that's what they're called, to become pockets. Now, as I mentioned, I did this project probably 7 or 8 months back in a different, kind of design. I will link that video below if you want to see how it looks a little bit different than the one I'm showing you here. But essentially, it's the same one. Now, the other thing I'm just showing you again is the 2 sheets that we just did. One we scored at 4, the other one we scored at 3.5, and then we did the thumb notches. Now, the next one here is also going to be scored at 4. And these essentially are going to become our main pages. And this next one will become a pocket. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut this one down to 5.5, and I'll show you why in a minute. So essentially it's 5.5 by 6 now. And then this score line is going to be at 2 3/4 inches. Okay. So we've got a 5.5 on that side. We're scoring at 2 3/4. And then we're turning it again to mark our 3 inches from the left side on both sides here, because this again becomes our pocket. If you need to pause the video at any time to get a clearer view of what I'm doing, go for it. As well, as I said, I do have another video showing you a similar project. This was not my original idea. I did mention the original design idea that came in that video that I'm mentioning. So as you can see with the way we cut this page, the pocket is a little shorter on one side. And I wanted to show you that because it's either or. You can do that as an option, just because you'll see what we're going to do after with it and how we make the pockets. Now, also the other thing I love about this project is how we piece it all together and glue everything. Nothing needs to be sewn on. Okay, so we take one of our pages that has been scored at 4 inches, and then we take one of the pocket pages that I'm going to call it, which is the ones that have the little thumb cut out, and we're going to decide which side of the paper we want to see on the on top, basically. So if I want it to look like this is how I would glue it. And what we do next, and I just realized that the 6 by 6 didn't cut out properly. Do you have that issue with your paper cutter that you think it's at the correct line, and then you trim your paper and it doesn't seem to trim correctly on the 6-inch line, so it leaves one of the 6 inches a little bit longer? It's so bizarre how that happens. Okay, so here you see the longer pocket that we made. It has a longer pocket on the back sort of thing. I'm going to show you with this one. Okay, so we're taking 2 pieces, one that we scored at 4, the other one that we made it in 2 pockets, and I'm just adding glue to the top and bottom side. because this is how we are going to glue it on to our actual page. Okay, so you'll see I added glue to the top sides here, so the right side and the left side. And now I'm attaching it to this page, leaving our scored piece, so the shorter piece hanging out. You can see now it looks like a little envelope. And you've got now a large pocket on the back, and then your other pocket on the side here. And then we're going to take our other two and do the exact same thing. Okay, so I'm taking my additional little pocket, adding glue to either side. You'll see clearer on this one because I think it's the color also helps you see where I'm adding the glue. And then we're also going to be attaching this the same way, taking our longer side of our page and attaching our pockets to it. And now once this glues itself, like it actually glues, then we'll continue with the next process. So we're going to be attaching our pages together with the extra piece here on our left. So the folded pieces that we've left sort of hanging out like that. And I'm trying to decide what I want to be my front of my little folio, what I want to be the back of my folio. And I think the one with the larger pocket in the back here, I want it to be on the back. And I think I want this on the inside. So I'm just going to flip them over. And you see how I'm just holding on to the shorter sides together. Okay. So I've decided where my top and bottom pockets are going to be. This now becomes the front of my cover. And I haven't glued these down yet. So you can see this is the next one. And we're using this one to attach it to this one. Okay. Now I'm also going to cut a little thumb notch here because this will essentially become a pocket. And I want to be able to see that it is a pocket when I've glued it down. So you see how you can tell that it's a little pocket once you have that little spot there. And now we're just going to glue this together. And essentially this makes our little folio or our gift card holder. It could be a greeting card. You could do so much with this design. And I absolutely love how this comes out. The last ones that I did a few months back, I believe they were maybe fall themed. I don't remember exactly, but if you wanted to get ideas on, decorating something in a fall theme, or I think it was maybe spring, I will link that video below as well. And any supplies that I have used as well, I will link them below. I do have a favorite supplies list, so I will link that below for you as well. So here we've attached essentially our little pages together, and now we've got all these little extra pockets that we can use to add our ephemera into. So I'm grabbing my little ephemera pack that came in the kit, and this is so cute. It's got such a variety of ephemera pieces. I absolutely love it. I don't know about you, my favorite part about any project is decorating, but it also takes me a long time to decide what it is that I want to use. So I started with pulling out this ephemera pack with some embellishments here, and I'm picking out ones that are not recipe related because I think I'll save that one for a different project. So I'm picking sort of more neutral colors for this one, things that I could use for my next recipe ideas project. I'm just kind of putting aside. And I like the vintage recipe style to these ephemera packs. They're really nice. I did mention if you want to see the full unboxing of the kits I received, I will link that video below. Love, love, love what's in the kits. Okay. So here's the first thing I did. I just added a little border strip stick. I had this in my stash and I thought it went really nicely, to sort of do a little bit of decorating on the front. I'm taking a piece from the embellishments from the kit here from Simple Stories, and I'm just going to attach it to the little strip so it's got a bit of a design. I decided I wanted to do like a pocket of some sort on that side that you can actually see. And so I thought I would do that label with the tag, and now I've got a little kind of like tuck spot for this tag. And I can add, you know, anything else I want to it afterwards, but I thought that that looked nice when you close this here. You can see the tag is going to be sticking out and you're going to see that design. So I'll go ahead and glue that and come back and show you what's next. So I've gone ahead and glued down what I showed you. I added a couple of little things that I had in my stash, like those little snowflakes. You can see here you've got a little tuck spot, and you've got your pocket there. I did have some holiday ephemera that I'm just kind of tucking into the pockets right now. Now I did cut the cut apart and from Simple Stories, the collection I received from Clique Kits. And I decided I'm going to use some of the pieces to make another little tuck spot here, I think. And then again, it just gives me more space to put, like, you know, little embellishments or maybe little notes or something that will really look cute for the project, but also additional space for me to tuck things in. If I wanted to use this like as an ephemera holder and just send it in the mail to a friend with lots of different holiday themed embellishments or ephemera pieces, then I would have many spots to put it in. So this is like a little tag that I had in my stash again, and I'm just, you know, tucking it in on the side here. So I'm leaving one side of this little tuck spot open, so it gives me more room to be able to put things in. This again, this little piece that I just picked up is from the Simple Stories collection. I want to use this here, which is like, I guess the, oh, what is that called? It's on the side of our papers. We cut it off all the time. Anyways, I wanted to do a belly band there, and I added one of the cut aparts again, and I made a little belly band with a cute little design on it. And then when we get to the back, I was thinking I wanted to add maybe more embellishments to the back, because this essentially is the back of our little flip book. So again, I'm going through the stash of goodies, and nothing really spoke to me because I didn't want to just sort of, you know, put a piece on the back. So I decided to just use a stamp, again, from my stash, holiday themed. And this is like a very kind of neutral type of stamp, because it's just got the little deer with, you know, a little bit of holiday design on it. So I thought that was cute. And I'm just adding that to the back to give it something to look at when you flip it over. But then I didn't have to use like an ephemera piece itself to put on the back there. So I still have to decide what I'm doing for this closure as well. So see how cute it's come together. You know, use what you've got. But of course, if you have this kit, it perfectly comes together because you've got many pieces you can use for it. It's got a little tuck spot there. I think I want to add something to the top there just because I know, you know, it's kind of empty, and I thought I needed to put something on the top. So again, I'm going through my little embellishment pack, and I love these little designs here, these colors that they've included in this one. And I'm just trying to see what color I want and where I want it to go. This I find is one of the tricky parts for me, right? How much is too much, or is it not enough? And I think I tend to sometimes go a little overboard with my decorating, or my embellishing, I should say, of a project. But sometimes I'm just like, I need to take a step back. And I think that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to take a little step back from it and see if I can come back to it. Because I love these little, you know, additional little pieces you can add to it. I just don't know right now if that's what I want to do. So again, I'm just showing you, we've got our little pocket there. We've got our larger pocket here. We flip it, and then we've got more little areas to tuck things in. We've got our belly band. And then here I'm thinking I might need something for the top of this green section again. I totally forgot about that. So I've got my sticker pack that I think I'm going to use. And again, this came in the kits. And I like this little piece here that I can just attach to the top, and see how it kind of brings your eye up now, and it's not just like an empty green spot. So I thought that that would look really cute, and it, you know, it's got a little sentiment on it, so it's something that you can read when you flip it over. And I really like how it came out. So I think I'm just going to tie this ribbon around it. It's just like a gold ribbon that I had, and I think I'm just going to do that for it right now. So I hope you're enjoying this quick video share. I love taking a project that I've done before and then maybe changing the design a little bit, or at least maybe even a theme, because I know for me, when I'm looking at creating, I love to see different themes of something, because it does really get my brain going on how else I could decorate something or what I could use to embellish it. So I hope you like this idea as well. Let me know by subscribing, hitting that notification bell, giving me a thumbs up. That's the only way I actually know if you're enjoying the video. So thank you so much for that. Don't forget to check out my shop. I will leave everything in the description box below, as well as a link to Clique Kit, as I mentioned. Here I decided I needed more enamel dots. So as you can see, I am adding more. And then I'll just show you a quick flip through of the finished little folio, and then we'll be done. All right, my friends, so here's our finished product. I didn't do that much more, I don't think. We just tied it with our little ribbon. I did add a couple more enamel dots. We've got our pocket here, our little tuck spot here. I just wanted to show you how deep that side pocket is. We've got another little pocket on that side. We have this large pocket here. Our little tuck spot, our belly band, and then another pocket in here, and the one in the back. Like, this would even be perfect to add photos and things like that, right? To send to a family member that's a little far away. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Links to everything will be in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will link my previous one in the description box below, so you can check that one out if you would like. And I will see you very soon with another video. Thanks so much for stopping by.